than this, right? Because others are trying to be louder than us. We've got politicians who sit down in Parliament and talk about migration being the biggest cause of our problems here in the UK. They are the biggest cause of our problems in the UK because they are simply out of touch with what war needs are. On the 17th of May, a pregnant black woman was kicked and called a black bitch. A partner was called a black bastard in Erdington. A 15-year-old, 14-year-old boy who went to her aid ended up bleeding from his head, and his sister was called a nigger. And when myself and my colleague there, Charlie Williams, got involved, I was told off by someone who wanted to be re-elected as the MP for Erdington that me and Charlie would kill the death of people. Since then, we had a closing order placed on that shop for a month, and we hit them where it hurts in their pocket with no fear. And I will tell you this, 6 weeks later, no one has died because we stood together and we got the result. Right? West Midlands Police, that me and my colleague have fought for many years, actually did something for us. That means we're turning a corner. So let these events which are happening right now, let us turn a corner against racism. It's not Islamophobia. It's not anything else. It's out and out racism. And it has been fueled by callous comments from MPs. Remember when that silly MP made the comment, Spark Hill is a no-go zone. I went on to GB News and I said, come down to Spark Hill and let me and you have a walk up Stratford Road and Coventry Road, or shut up. Well, you know what? I know I don't need it. But you know what? I said, shut up and get on with your job. 3 hours later, he apologized. The thing about it is, we must remember what our real power is. And our power is us joining hands together against racism. It is us realizing who we really are. And that's the thing. And do we realize who we are? Yes. Politicians like to divide us. Yes. But we as people can stand together. And we are all God's children. And because we're all God's children, we must wake up to the realization that that is what keeps us together. And together we stand tall. And I will send a personal message out to all those that seek to divide us. And those far-right white people who think that they're going to divide us. They've got another thing coming. We're not having it. And we're going to tell you tonight, you are not welcome in Birmingham.